The main purpose of this video is to present and showcase the importance of creating and building a deep seaport and/or inland seaport complex at Akpala village in Okwa East local government area of Abia State, Nigeria. This seaport in Akpala village is located within Imo River and is at the boundaries of Abia State and River State and Oka Ibom State. I created and identified the location of this Akpala deep seaport and/or inland seaport from Google Map after thorough investigation and research. Seaport by definition is a village or a town or a harbor with adequate facilities such as cranes, lifts, conveyors, and other equipment, buildings, and infrastructure for sea-going ships to dock and take on or discharge their cargoes. The Imo River is located in the southeastern state of Nigeria, and it flows about 240 kilometers or approximately 150 miles into the South Atlantic Ocean. Imo River has tributaries such as Otamiri River, the Oramirukwa River, the Azumini River, and others. Based on my research, I discovered that a cargo ship or a self-propelled sea vessel or a barge can sail freely from the South Atlantic Ocean to the proposed Abia State deep seaport at Akpala village without any natural interference, since this location is actually within the basin or the creek of the South Atlantic Ocean. However, there appear to be two dubious, intentionally existing man-made bridges on a Port Harcourt Expressway over Imo River at Kalaoku village in River State, Nigeria, that will impede full navigation access to Atlantic Ocean. It appears that the height of the bridges will make it impossible for any big ship to navigate through to get to the proposed deep seaport at Akpala village in Abia State, Nigeria. However, it appears that small propel or towed sea vessel or barges may be able to navigate through them. To mitigate this problem for full access for the ships sailing to the proposed deep seaport at Akpala village in Abia State from the Atlantic Ocean, I have come up with the following options or solutions. 1. The first option is to reconstruct the bridge with a draw span or swing span section to allow the free movement of cargo barges and ship and ferries. The second option is to construct a tunnel under the river for roadway access only. The third option is to reroute the Port Harcourt Expressway upstream behind the Abia State new deep seaport at Akpala village in Abia State, Nigeria. The fourth option is to build an inland seaport for smaller sea vessels or barges first, and later build the deep seaport after thorough planning and design that will mitigate the challenges posed by the existing two bridges over the Imo River at Kaloku village in River State, Nigeria. The fifth and final option is to take down the two bridges and use ferries at the deep seaport complex to transport cars, trucks, and other vessels that use the expressway to the other side of the Imo River. I believe that the most effective and efficient option is to remove these two bridges and make way for the freedom of navigation of the vessel to the proposed deep seaport at Akpala village in Abia State, Nigeria. The freedom of navigation is a principle of law of the sea that allows freedom of movement for vessels, freedom to enter ports, and to make use of plants and docks, to load and unload goods, and to transport goods and passengers. This right is now also codified as Article 87(1)(a) of the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Using the bridge drawspan or wingspan bridge openings mean that the existing bridges will be reconstructed on at least one of the spans to enable the easy passage of cargo, ships, and or barges with towboats or tugboats. The distance from the deep sea port location at Akpala village to Atlantic Ocean is approximately between 26.83 miles, which is approximately 43.18 kilometers, and 31.7 miles, or approximately 50.2 kilometers, when measured at the middle of the existing Imo River, which I did. Constructing new Abia State Seaport complex could be established through a private-public concession contract, and ensuring that the entire concession agreement process must reflect utmost transparency. The funding of constructing the seaport should be part of this agreement. Also, dredging and clearing of vegetation, trash, and debris on the ship or vessel or the vessels or sea vessel or barges route as required should be considered and made part of this agreement. I hereby encourage the Governor Otis or Administration of Abia State to form a steering committee to oversee and support the construction of the new deep sea port and or inland port in Akpala village in the state of Abia, Nigeria. The steering committee must provide guidance, recommendations, and leadership to drive the successful development of the new deep sea port and or inland port project in Abia State. The state government should provide the necessary assistance to ensure that the new seaport must be built in Abia State, Nigeria. In summary, creating and constructing deep seaport in Abia State would enable the movement of cargoes, ships, barges, sea vessels from various parts of the world to Abia State through the waterway of South Atlantic and Imo River efficiently and effectively. It will create jobs and business opportunity for the residents and businesses. It will be a major tax return for the state. It will increase the GDP, gross domestic product, and IGP, internally generated revenue for the state. It will create housings, hotels, and entertainment industry around the seaport complex in Akpala village and beyond. It will encourage the state to construct a befitting airstrip or airfield in Akpala village to provide services for the deep seaport communities and beyond. It will make Akpala village and the surrounding the new tourist center of Abia State and the world in general. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will be automatically notified of the new video. Please continue to watch the video. Thanks for watching and sharing and subscribing. Bye for now.